I don't know about you, but I need to hit the restart button. Hi, I'm Kathy. Thanks for joining me. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so we can get this message out to more and more working moms, as well as hit the bell so you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. Recently, I was at a social gathering listening to the conversation going on about around me, and the topic of the hour was how they were meeting or not meeting their New Year's goals. Okay, we are into February as I'm filming this, and that was when I was going to that social gathering. So we're a month and a half or more into the new year. I was listening politely, munching on food. Yes, I had a nice plate piled high with food. They were talking about workout routines and how which ones they tried and how they didn't like them or decided not to do them anymore. They were talking about different diets they've tried. They were talking about financial changes they had wanted to make and weren't doing so well at getting those done yet. They discussed and debated different workout routines, different diets, different financial ways to do things. Some of them were cutting out bad things like certain foods like sugar um, or no more desserts. Some of them were cutting down on their spending. Others were cutting out social media. And some just wanted to get rid of toxic relationships. All of them were struggling. Some of them were even wanting to add in something good, more gratefulness, more downtime, and more kindness. Regardless, what they were wanting to do, add in or cut out, they all were failing at what they had set their goals to at in the beginning. They wanted a restart. They wanted to push the restart button, but they weren't sure that it was something they could do. A do-over really sounded good to me. I mean, this past year, with the pandemic and everything that went on, I definitely needed to do a restart. And I don't know what it is about us humans, but sometimes restarts are just, we think we've failed. So later that night, after I was in bed, my mind just kept churning over and over. It was obsessing about the plans, the goals that I had made, things that I wanted to cut out, like sugar from my diet and grains from my diet. And no, I had not been very good about that. I was at the social gathering, I was eating the good food. I also obsessed about adding stuff in, have more quiet time, be more grateful, show more kindness to others. Before long, I was feeling so overburdened and just ready to crack and quit everything. The pressure was mounting. No wonder so many of us don't ever meet those New Year's goals that we set. It's just hard. We think we should be able to do it and get it done. As I was tossing and turning, a thought suddenly came to my mind, and it was a scripture. And I had to get up, I wasn't sleeping anyway, and grab my Bible. And it took me a little while to find it, but this is what the scripture that I came to. It's Lamentations 3, verses 22 and 23. And it says, "The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." All right, guys, that's where it hit me. Those words, his mercies don't come to an end, but are new every morning. Okay, God was talking to his people, the Israelites at the time, who had made a lot of bad choices and were suffering the consequences for their choices. But he's telling them, okay, so you goofed up. You didn't do what I asked you to do. You chose other ways. You didn't make those goals that we set out. But I'm offering you mercy, and every morning is new. To me, that's a restart. So the same is true for us. We don't need to wait to pursue a restart. We can do that restart every single morning. We don't need to be shamed because we messed up, didn't reach our goals. Forget it. That day's gone. We have a new morning. We can hit the restart button every single morning. Remember that. Don't feel bad. Don't get overwhelmed. Okay, I messed up. I didn't meet my goals. Hit that restart button. I'm here to help you. I'm here to be your accountability partner. I'm here to help motivate you. I'm here to help remind you to hit that restart button every morning. Hit that link below and set up a time so we can talk. We can walk through this and decide how I can help you not only survive, but thrive.